So how do they look like? Okay, here I see that this diagram is the combination of two figures. You see that this is the bottom one and this is the top one. The top one is having a pointed tip. Therefore, this one is a pyramid, right? And the bottom, the base, the bottom figure, the base and the top, these two are the same, right? Therefore, this is a prism. So you have to compute these two volumes separately, and then when you combine, you get the total volume. So you know how to find the volume of a pyramid. So volume of a pyramid equals to 1/3 times area of base times height. Okay, and let me copy the area of prism, volume of the prism too. So volume of prism equals to area of base times height. Okay, so which one to be taken first means either if you want to take the prism first and pyramid later, or the other way around, still it makes no difference. Okay, so you can do either way. Let me move a little to left so that I'll have some more space for working. Yeah, some more little. Well, so you see that there are two figures. One is pyramid and the other one is prism, right? So as I told you before, you can take anything first. So I see that the base of this prism, I see that it has a length 15, width 15. Therefore, this one must be a square. Okay. So what is the area? Please remember we have to compute the area of the base. So what is the area of square means? You know that it is, am I messing it up? It seems. So what is area of square means? That is side times side. Okay. So what is side times side means here 15 times 15. No need of any calculator. 15 times 15 equals to 225. Okay, and what is the height of this prism means observe carefully that here the height is given just at the back. Do you see that 10 units? I mean to say 10 inches, right? Therefore the height is, let me plug in 10 units here, so 225 times 10, that gives me a large number, which is 2250, as this one we computed the volume, so it is 2250. So I'm done with one part. And next, coming to volume of pyramid. Volume of pyramid is 1/3 area of base. What is the shape of the base means? In fact, it is same as the, please observe carefully, look at the diagram, and this one is also a square. Because if the prism base is square means then obviously the pyramid base also should be square. So let me take the same condition. First I'm computing area, side times side. So what is side times side means the same measurements we take, which is 15 times 15, 1/3 of this one. So it is I need more space, so let me move this one little here. Okay, so here it is 1/3 of Just now we multiplied, it is 225 times. What is the height means? Please notice that the height is given here as 8 inches. Please see that it is given as 8 inches. I hope you see that here it is 8 inches. So let me take times 8 times 8. So let me grab my calculator. Then 1/3 of 225 times height 8, that is giving me 600 units. That is giving me 600 units. Now you found the volume of the pyramid, you found the volume of the prism, and if you add these two values, you will get the total volume. So 600 plus 2250, that gives me 2850 cubic inches. Okay, questions on this? Actually, if you look at the diagram, it may appear that it is slightly difficult, but if you separate the given diagram into 2 or 3 pieces, depending upon the diagram, it's not really difficult. So let's go to the next page. Here, I see that again, this is the combination of two solids, and I see that the upper portion, this is a hemisphere, and the lower one, this one is a cone. Right? Therefore, this is the combination of two. The first one is a hemisphere. So I have to compute what is the volume of a hemisphere first. I have to compute this part, and I have to compute the second part, which is volume of a cone. Okay, so let me write both the formulae. Volume of a hemisphere, it is 2/3 pi r cube. 2/3 pi r cube. Volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Now just plug in the values. As I mentioned before, always check in the beginning itself. In the given diagram or in the given question, is it radius is given or the diameter is given? If radius, then no need to break our heads. So I see that radius is given as 10 units. Therefore, it is 2/3 times pi times radius is 10. Therefore, 10 cube. Here I'm taking my calculator and I'm computing 2/3 times 10 cube. So 2/3 times 10 cube, I know that it is 1000. Therefore, it is 666.666. Yeah, so it's going to be 600. Or else you may write it as a fraction 2. That gives me 2000. Oops, it is 2000/3 pi cubic units. So here the units are centimeters. And the second part is, let me plug in these values. 1/3 pi, what is radius square means? You know that radius is 10 units or 10 centimeters here, right? The same radius is applicable to both, that is hemisphere as well as cone. Therefore, this is going to be 10 square times. What is the height means? You see that this is the height of the cone, and that is equal to 15 centimeters. Okay, so in fact I need not take the calculator because 10 square, it is easy to compute. Then 15, and let me think of my butterfly method. So 15 divided by 3, that gives me 5. So this is 500 pi cubic units. So if you want to express this one as a whole number, instead of 2000/3, already we computed this one before, this may be taken as a 666.6 pi cubic centimeters, and this value is to be added because this one, which means volume of a hemisphere plus volume of the cone. So when you combine, you'll get the total volume of the given solid, right? So let me sum up these two. What is 666.66 plus 500? That gives me 1166. That is 1166.6 pi cubic centimeters. So again, I'm repeating, in combination of solids, you may see that this is made up of two different figures. So we know how to compute hemisphere volume, and we know how to compute cone volume. And if you combine these two, combining means if you add them together, then you get the answer. As simple as that. Questions on this? Next question, it seems it's same as the previous one, but there is a tricky part here because again, I see that there are two figures. So what are those two figures means? You see that the upper portion is a cone, right? So this one is a cone, and the lower portion is this one is a hemisphere. So what is the great deal in this one solving means? Yes, it is difficult. Why is it difficult means the upper part is volume of cone, okay, and the lower portion is volume of hemisphere. Then what is the difficulty in this one means? Let me write the formula first. 1/3 pi times radius square times height. Volume of hemisphere, it is 2/3 pi times radius cube. As I mentioned before, you can take and compute any either cone or hemisphere first. So what is the radius means here? Let me check. Is it the radius or diameter? I see that this is the radius. So no need to think. Just straight away I can plug in this one. I know that radius is given. So therefore straight away I can plug in here that it is 39 cube. Okay. So I'm not spending much time how to compute this one. Okay. And coming to the first part of the question, 1/3 pi. What is the radius means? The cone radius is also same as the hemisphere, right? Therefore 39 square, okay, and height, I see that 81 is given, so I'm taking height is 81. Okay, is this correct or not? Think for a moment. There is a mistake in my calculation. I want you to think. The mistake or error is the height is not 81. This is not 81. Why is this not 81? Because if you observe carefully, if you look at the diagram, in the diagram it is given that the total height, please notice that the total height is given as 81. Okay, but what is the height of this one means? Please see that what this is not 81. Just now I marked with red color, so this is not 81, right? Then what is the value of this height? In such case, what you have to do is, I know that this is radius. let me take from this point to the bottom, this is radius. So this radius is going to be 39 because already radius is given as 39 here, right? Therefore, if this is 39, what is the remaining? Because the total is 81, right? A quick example, suppose you have $10 in wallet and you have to pay $2 to the shopkeeper. What is left means you know that $8 are left. That means you are taking away. In the same way, if I take away 39, if I have to take away 39, then what I have to do is I have to subtract this 39 from 81, just like my wallet and store example. So take away this one. So 11 minus 9, that gives me 2. 7 minus 3, so it's 42. Therefore, this is going to be 42. If you have any questions, just again you can sum up and check that whether 42 plus 39 is it equals to 81 or not. This is 42 units. Okay, let me clear this one. So the correct calculation is, it is 1/3 pi times 39 square times, this is not 81. Again, I'm repeating, it is not 81, it is supposed to be 42. And use your calculator. I'm using my calculator. I know that the number is going to be too big. So it is 1/3. So 1/3 times, I'm skipping pi, then it is 39 square times 42, 21294. It is 21294 pi cubic feet. Okay, due to lack of space, I am not writing the cubic feet. Then the second part is 2/3. So 2/3 times pi, I am skipping, then 39 cube, 39 times, okay, this is giving me 39,546. 39,546 pi. Let me sum up these two. 21,294 plus 39,546. That gives me 60,840 pi. Therefore, the 60,840 pi cubic feet. So just I added these two. Okay. Really quick, the last question for the day. Here, observe carefully that this one seems to be a log of food. If you notice carefully, this one is it representing a cylinder or not? No. But is it representing half of a cylinder or not? Yes, it is. So I know that here cylinder volume equals to pi r square h, and here this one is half of a cylinder, therefore half of pi r square h. So half of pi, what is radius means, again I see that the number is 20, which is the diameter. So what is radius means, radius is going to be half of 20, therefore it is going to be 10. Please always you have to check whether the radius is given or diameter is given. And next, instead of height, just assume that if you make this figure to stand, then this width of this one becomes as height, therefore times 15. So let me grab my calculator. Half of 10 square, I know that that's going to be 100. 100 times 15, that is times 1500. So half of 1500, that is 750 pi. If the question is about find the volume, means it is cubic centimeters. Okay, that's it from me. Any questions? Well, if you have questions, I'm providing my email. Okay, this is my personal mail ID. If you want, you can send and I'll respond. Right? Okay, bye.